Alrighty, we have an outlet that's recessed back in the wall a ways, and according to the NEC, which is the National Electrical Code here in the country I was born in, you're supposed to have a box extender so that the terminals are not exposed to the paneling or the paper or wallpaper that's on the wall. Here in the country I was born in, we use 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the berry, the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a switch loop or a 220, 240 volt circuit where the appliance does not require a neutral. So I will show you how to install this new extender and properly wire a receptacle. This is kind of interesting. This is how the painters plugged in their box fan. So this is the box extender so that the terminals are not exposed to the wood. So this outlet was backstabbed here. And as you can see, part of the outlet is broken out here. So we'll take this is the box extension. See how this is recessed back in the wall some? We'll get our garbage out of here from the sheetrock and set that in the wall like that. First we'll start with our ground wire. We'll put it around our green screw. Close our loop the direction that our screw turns, like that. Okay, so we have a white wire, which is the neutral, goes on the silver colored screw, which is the wider slot. The black wire goes on the brass colored screw over here, which is the narrow slot, and that's the live wire. So first we'll put our white wire around our silver screw. You always make your loop the direction the screw turns. Go in, close your loop the direction the screw turns. Now let's make sure our wire is up under the screw head all the way there. Make sure it's tight. Make sure our insulation is not caught under the screw head, and we have a nice solid connection. So now we'll bring it around. We'll get our black wire over here on our brass screw. Again, we'll make our loop the direction our screw is going to turn. Make sure it goes under the screw all the way around. Close our loop the direction our screw turns here. And I'll pull forward on the outlet some so that our wire is under the screw head all the way around. Make sure it's nice and tight. We have a good solid connection like that here. Now we have longer screws. These are 632 screws we bought. And now we can screw our outlet in. Now these ears go down onto this. I'm going to put a couple behind this one here. A couple nuts back here that'll help give it a little extra support. Because the bottom one, the top one's going to hit the paneling and the bottom is not. So we're going to position our outlet to go into the box. We'll put our two longer screws in. We'll go in through here And we'll use our two nuts and we'll put them back here. And we'll put them through those two 1032 nuts so it's not too hard to fight with them and put them in there. And we'll start screwing it into our box. And we'll put two nuts behind our top one here. We'll go through here and here like this. And now we'll just simply screw it into our box. And when I tighten these screws down, our outlet will be nice and tight. So we have a nice solid outlet here. Our ground wire is down away from everything, and we are all set.